Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba dibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba dibba da doom da doom da do 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 da do 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 do. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba doop doop doop. Titan in the morning.
And I'm so excited to hear what he's going to present to us, and I know y'all are excited too, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Titan Capri. I'm with the Titan Capri Experience, also working with Kevin with True Project. And I just want to take a moment, if y'all would, with me, and let's kind of clear the air, let's clear the space, let's open it up. So I would like for us to take a breath, if we would, because I believe that breath is life and life is breath, right? In order for you to live, you got to breathe. And so with that, I want to take a breath. But before we take the breath, I want you to take a moment and think about that thing. Think about whatever it is that's happening with you right now. Think about something that has not been accomplished. Think about something you want to accomplish. And think about that thing, and when you take that breath, take that in and acknowledge whatever it is. If it's pain, if it's agony, if it's concern, if it's great, if it's I just won the lottery, whatever it may be, I want you to take it in and I want you to hold it. And then when you blow it out, I want you to blow it out and acknowledge that you are in control. Let the universe know that you are in control of whatever that thing is. If it's a good thing, you're in control. If it's a bad thing, then you're in control of it, right? But you have to acknowledge it. And how I like to acknowledge it is with breath. We breathe it in, and then we blow it out. And then we blow it out to the furthest reach of the universe, to the deepest part of the ocean, so it can't come back around to us real quick, right? Y'all with me? We good with that? So on the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to blow it out. It's going to be a 5 pace. And some people know my 5 pace is not a regular 5 pace. So if you don't get to 5, you're all right. 2, you good. You right? Just take the breath in. The whole point of it is to acknowledge that breath. Acknowledge that you're living, right? That you're living. All right? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My piece today is we thrive. I've been lying to myself that I could tangle with death, that life is day in and day out, that my spirit has been in drought, living for the next sunset and sunrise, so all I can do is hide my cries. This life was not only meant for you to live, it was meant for you to thrive. No more hiding, no more fighting, no more crying, and no more lying. I found out recently that my life meant more to me than the strife that I have been facing and pacing the floor, placing the blame, holding my head low because I was ashamed. As I look in the mirror, the question becomes clearer. Titan, are you going to live or are you going to thrive? No more hiding, no more fighting, no more crying, and no more lying. God gave me this gift. Spirits I'm able to live. Dreams I'm able to achieve. Souls I can set at ease. Because finally, I can now see me as God sees me, as the universe uses me. Why? Because I'm alive and we thrive. We thrive. We thrive. Come on, sing it. We thrive. We thrive. We thrive. Louder. We. That's it. Thrive. Yes, now. We thrive. We tell y'all, keep going, come on. That's it. Today I want to say thank you for doing one thing today. Y'all showed up. Y'all came in today and showed up. So therefore y'all showed out. What are y'all doing today? Y'all are thriving, right? Y'all hear that? It sounds sweet. Yes. You didn't know it today, but you're thriving. You might not know it tomorrow. Yes, you will, because you know today that you're thriving, right? So keep singing it. All right? That's it. Let that resonate with you. Right? We are here, long-term survivors. I like to say thriving, right? We are thriving. It ain't nothing about living. We are thriving. We're living from day to day, right? But we're thriving. Take that moment and hear that. Loud. Come on. Yes. All right, y'all. We
Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove, sitting tat-tat-tat-tat. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you, y'all. I had to give y'all a little throwback this morning. I had to give y'all a little throwback to Thrivers, long-term Thrivers Day that we had. This was a while back, and it was something that I did for the first time. And so it was all of that in a bag of chips and some Doritos and some hot Cheetos and looked like my hair. Okay, it was all of that. But look, I just want to say good morning. Let me tell y'all something. When it's good, it's good. Okay, let me go on and get to these comments over there. Larry said, yes. Come on, Larry. Talk to me. Tell me all about it. Larry said, good morning. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Roots. Good morning. Roots said, peace. Okay, come on and give me those hearts. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Rain. Good morning. Good morning to you. Peace and blessings to you. All of those good things. Say good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on in and come talk to me. Hey, Drew. Good morning. Drew said, good morning, Titan. Sending you love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much, Drew. And Drew says, I'm ready for today's teachings. Okay, you better be ready, Drew. Come on, come through and be ready for today's teachings. That's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to have it. Y'all see, I got my hat on this morning. I felt like it was a say something hat day. Okay, hold on. I got one more comment up here. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Ricarius. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Daryl. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Guess what I'm talking about? Y'all better come in and make me feel good. Hey, Pause Impact. Good morning. And Pause Impact said, we thrive. Yes, indeed, we do. We don't just live. We thrive. Hey, Angela. Good morning. Angela, I need to talk to you. I'm going to call you. We haven't talked in a while. We haven't had any conversation. So I'm gonna give you a call. But good morning to you. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. You know I love them. So y'all, let's go ahead on and let's do what we normally do when we say it all in the mornings, when we say to each other, hey, Darwin's, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Let's see. Who else do I have? Hey, Krisha, good morning. Pepe, hey, Pepe, good morning. Hey to you, Darkness, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Now, let's go ahead and do it. Now, TikTok, y'all, tippity tap the middle of the screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal of, whatever it is I got over there. See if y'all can help me out. Go over to my TikTok shop and, get you a little something. Get you a little something. Get you a little something. And then YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All of y'all over there. I don't know what's. Hold on. Maybe I need to sip. Hold up. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Hold on. Now that was it. That was it right there. Come on, hazelnut. All right, y'all. This morning we checking in. We are checking in this morning. How you doing? How you doing? Really? That's what we doing, y'all. So everything that's happening in and around us right now in this world, upside, downside, all the way around, something ain't right in the water, all of the things that we are saying. I just wanted to check in with you. I think I just need to check in with my people. And every now and then it's good to check in with yourself and check in with your people. But the thing when we check in, y'all, is that we're going to be honest with ourselves and we're going to say how we really feeling. How you doing? Really? How you doing? Really? I want you to take that. So this morning, y'all saw I got 2 cups this morning, right? So I'm going 2 cups in that. So now what I want to do is I want to take a moment and I want to say I invite you all in. I am going to take my HIV medication this morning as I promised that I would do. And I want to go ahead and take it. And I ask that you come along with me. And even if you don't take HIV medication, you take any other type of medication, this morning, I want you to be in solidarity with me. I want you to be in comfort with me. And I want you to take your medication if you're able to, right? Because I know that there's stigma and there's still trauma surrounding taking medication out in public and things like that, right? So what I want to do is offer that to you on the show this morning, like I did on the last show, the show prior to. I just want you to come along and take your medication with me if you would like to do that. If you need somebody to stand 10 toes down with you and take that medication with you, I am here to do just that. Hey, Danielle. Hey, cousin. How you doing this morning? All right. So y'all, I got it. Y'all, I'm take a moment for y'all to get y'all medicine. Okay, because I got my pill here. Y'all good this morning? Okay. I ain't moving too fast. I got you. I'm with you. So here's why I do this, right? Because I know that there has always been stigma and trauma surrounding taking your medication, especially your HIV medication. Y'all, there were times that I would not take my medication because, right, that I didn't want nobody knowing that I was taking HIV medication. But this is something that saved my life. This is something that keeps me undetectable, meaning that I'm untransmittable. This is something that is detrimental to my life. So I want to remove as much stigma as I can from taking the medication. So I decided to start taking the medication with you if you want to take it with me while we're on live in the mornings, right? So I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to come and take your medication with me, then that's what we'll do. I ask that you go ahead and you set your time because I'm 8 in the morning. So normally around 8:15, 8:20, I'm going to take the medication, right? So set your alarm. Y'all come on and come talk to me. Now, I want to say this because some people said that they were going to unfollow me because I was taking my HIV medication on the live. My live is not for that. That's what they said, that my live was not for that. And now this is what I want to say to them. First, be silent, right? Y'all be silent. This is how y'all do it. Look, this is what I want to say to them. 2 tears in a bucket. Go on and argue with somebody else. Don't argue with me, because this is my show. This is my platform. And this is what I'm going to do. And this medication is something that's a part of my life. So therefore, I'm going to take it while I'm on live with you all in the mornings. Now, if it comes to a point to where I can't take it or don't take it, it'll be because I didn't want to do it, right? That right there. So what I'm saying this morning is, y'all come with me. Y'all come with me, right? Y'all come with me. Get your medication. There's no stigma here. This here is an inclusive space, inclusive, brave, safe space. Now, sometimes people say, Titan, you can't say it's safe because, you don't really know what's going to happen. And you're right, but it's brave. It's brave, right? It's brave. And it's safe for the time being, right? Until something happens, which I'm not wishing no ill will or nothing like that. But when it happens, it happens. It's life. We're going to deal with it. We're going to roll with it. Y'all with me? Y'all see I try to take some time so y'all can get y'all medicine. Y'all got it? Y'all got y'all medication? Meds, whatever you call it. Somebody said a little 1-2. Okay, yes, indeed. A little 1-2. A little 2-piece and a biscuit. Okay. Because I'm all down for it. All right. I got my agua. I got my H2O. Y'all ready? Okay. Exactly. Now, look, let me tell you. Hey, Ashley, good morning. Hey, my friend, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs, okay? This and that, all right? Somebody said, do you ever stand up to feminists who hate men? I don't know that I've ever had anybody to say that they hate me. I'm a man. So I don't know for sure if standing up. Now, have we had healthy banter? Yes, indeed, right? But I don't think, I really don't feel that people truly just hate someone for who they are. I think they just don't understand them, right? Because they have been done trauma, stigma, all of these things here. So to answer your question, I don't know that I stand up to feminists who hate men. I know that we have had conversation, and I don't know that they hate them, but yes, conversation. I have conversation with everyone. I think everybody can have a little conversation. Okay, Ashley, you know what it is. You know what it is, Third Ward, Texas. 2 tears. 2 tears, baby. 2 tears in a bucket, mother. I ain't going to say all the rest of it. I ain't going to say all of that. Hey, Jesse, good morning. Good morning to you, y'all. Good morning. So let me make sure, because it keeps saying that my device is overheating, and I don't know what's happening up in here. Yeah. I don't know why my device would be overheating. Yeah. But all right, y'all. Look, I guess I'm gonna have to I'm checking it. I'm checking. Okay, so hopefully it don't turn off. All right, y'all. So come on. Angela said, it's for whatever you want it to be for. And indeed, Angela, and indeed, but you know what? People will. So, y'all, here's the thing, and I'm getting to the medication, right? I'm getting to the medication. Here's the thing. People will make you feel bad about what's good for you. People will make you feel bad about what you are doing to save your life. People will make you feel bad about you being on your journey and protecting your peace. People will make you feel bad about that. That's the stigma. That's the trauma surrounding it. So I'm still going to do what I'm doing, Angela. And thank you so much, for the comment. But a lot of times people want to tell you, okay, now, what did my mama say? Shut your mouth. Okay, Ashley. Okay, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got time for that. All right, y'all. So I'm grabbing my agua. I'm grabbing my H2O. Yes, from my 40-ounce travel mug, as you see it back here. Right? I'll show it to you here. 40-ounce travel mug. All right. And so I always take the big pill first, because the big pill, baby, that thing there, I don't know about the whole pill and that. Okay. Y'all ready? All right. I'm going to take a little sip. You got to wet your whistle first. Look, I know y'all don't need to know how to take your medication, but I'm going to tell you something that's over the years that it really got me good is that I wet my whistle first. Let me wet my, Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Took my HIV medication, and then I took my vitamin D pill because my vitamin D was low. Hey, Bill. Bill said, "Good morning, corazon." Yes, good morning, corazon. Yes, I want to just say it one more time because it sounds so good. Good morning, corazon. Yes. Have you ever had somebody say something to you to just make you cheese? Like a smile bright. 1998. Good morning, corazon. I'm gonna say it my way, but put corazon on the end of it. I'm gonna say good morning, corazon. Yes. It's that part right there. Good morning to you. Jesse said, show me some love, some hearts. Vitamins are always good too. Indeed. So here's my thing. We are going to take the stigma away from taking medication because some of us need medication to be on this journey and be protecting our peace and do things. Not everybody is wired the same way. Not everybody's on the same frequency. So sometimes we have to take medication to make sure that we stay on the frequency or we're good with the frequency, right? Hey, Disco. Disco said, "You are so beautiful." Thank you so much, Disco. You know, I try. Okay. So, y'all, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Eric. Good morning, Eric L. Cox. Good morning. Okay. Hey, over on Podbean. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, you loving the hat? I know, right? I know. Look, let me tell you, Lucy Lou. Look, I said it's a say something hat day. You know, I had watched Tu Wong Fu yesterday, and I said I gotta say something. I gotta do it. It's a say something hat day. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Thank you so much. I love me a good hat. I love me a good hat. You know how that goes. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I don't want to share it too. I just want to share it. That's all. Okay. But we'll leave that alone. I can't just post it. Oh, there you go. All right, y'all. Look, I had to make sure I'm good. Look, I don't know what's happening over here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Where we at? Wait a minute. Vale said yes. Vale said you'll age more slowly if you take your HIV meds. Okay, that part. Look, y'all, this is what I know, right? This is what I know. I want to say this here really quickly. You say that's one of my favorite movies. Okay, Lucy Lou, that's one of my favorite movies. I love some Tu Wong Fu, baby. Baby, I love some Tu Wong Fu. Okay, now we be quoting. Okay, okay. This the presidential suite. Well, it must have been one of them bad presidents. Okay. Okay. Ashley said classic. Indeed. That part right there, baby. That part right there. All right, y'all. So what was I saying? Where was I going? I don't know where I was going. All right. So this is what I want to do this morning. I'm gonna come back to it. You know, I'm gonna get it. I got a little happy. Okay, Miss Vita works out. Okay. Yes, indeed. Miss Vita Bohem of the Manhattan's Bohems. Yes, baby. Okay. Jesse said I have POTS syndrome and have to take 10 meds daily. So I get it also. Indeed, Jesse. And so a lot of times what happens is that I have seen over my years, and I've been 20 years living with HIV. Over the years, I could not, for the sake of stigma and trauma, I did not want to take my medication out because it wasn't safe for me. Right now, I'm at the airport. I'm in my car. I'm outside or whatever have you, and I take my medication like it's nothing. But there was a time that I didn't want to take my medication out in the public because it wasn't safe for me. People found out that you were taking HIV meds, and all of a sudden they wanted to hurt and harm and do wrong by you because HIV had so much stigma and trauma surrounding it, right? And still till this day, HIV is still a thing. So when people hear that you're HIV positive, or people hear that you're living with HIV, or you just got a reactive, or whatever it is, it's all of this stigma and trauma that surrounds it. So I'm doing my part, what I believe is taking away as much stigma as I can, right? So that I am able to let somebody else out there know that it's okay, right? And if you can't take your medication at home, right? And this is what I would do when people would come to my office, right? Because I had a little Zen office at the organization where I work. And what I would do is tell them to bring their medication or have their medication with them, and we would take our medication together. And in that way, you're helping someone, right? Reduce the stigma, eradicate it, I'm hoping. And then also too, let them know that they got somebody on their side, right? And so that's why I do that. So actually 2 people contacted me after I took my medication last week on the live, and they said, thank you, because they took their medication with me, right? And so y'all, every little bit helps. So that's why I wanted to check in today. I didn't want to really do a whole topic, but the topic of checking in, how you doing? That's going to be the topic this morning. Yes, indeed. How you doing? Really? How you doing? Really? Right? So I want you to say, how you doing? So there's this thing called the feelings wheel, right? And you can look it up. And the feelings wheel basically talks about all of the feelings that you have. What I have done, my practice is that I wake up in the morning and I am true to what my feelings are. Whether they're good, whether they're bad, indifferent, whether I'm aching, whether I'm depressed, whatever it may be, whatever my feeling is, I'm going to be real about that. This morning, I was slow poking. This morning, I didn't feel like moving fast. I wasn't sad per se, but I just had a lot of death in the family, right? And so I'm processing my feelings. So although I get on and I'm hyped and they love my energy and all of that, this morning I got up, right? I didn't even get up. I just opened my eyes and laid there, thanking the universe, thanking my God for me being here another day to have the opportunity to be in front of you. But also I acknowledge that I was moving slow, that I needed to take a moment for myself. And that's what I did. I kept the lights off, right? And I prayed and meditated with myself in this moment. I didn't move. I didn't do anything, right? And basically, so I had to slow down. So this morning, I wasn't feeling sad, right? Right? You got to take that moment. So I urge you, or I ask that you take a moment for yourself and be real about what you're feeling. You have to acknowledge where you're at in this moment, right? Because what we do is we continue to run and run and run and run. Even when our legs are tired, even when our feet hurt, even when our back hurt, we continue to run and run and run. And so what I want you to do is take a moment and acknowledge. And y'all, it's nothing wrong with acknowledging that there's a problem. It's okay to not be okay, right? So I'm acknowledging that, because what'll happen, I continue to push it down. I continue to push it down. I continue to push it down. And then soon it's going to pop. And when it pops, I might not be able to control it, right? So protect your peace at all costs, right? Y'all with me this morning? That's what I want you to do. Take a moment. So I'm checking in with you all. Y'all tell me how you doing. Tell me how you're doing this morning. And be honest. I'm not good this morning, right? I had to take a moment, right? I had to acknowledge that I'm in my feelings. I had to acknowledge that there were people that have passed away in my family, at least 3 people, right? And so I had to be able to take that in. And so yesterday, my mom asked me, did I know that my cousin's grandmother passed? And I said, no. And my reaction was not one of, you know what I mean? Because I'm in my emotions in this moment. And I had to be able to say, like, hey, mom, like, yeah, I'm in my feelings right now. And so I can't react like, you know what I mean? Because my Aunt Susie passing was something that hit me hard. And then um my cousin's husband passed, and then my cousin's grandmother passed. So it's like one, two, three. And I'm saying, and they say it comes in threes and all of this stuff like that. So I was in my emotion. So what I had to do today was take a moment, right? And acknowledge where I was in this moment. So I'm checking in with you all this morning. Where are you this morning? How you doing? Really? Really, how you doing? Right? Because what we do is we will continue to pretend that it doesn't matter. We'll continue to pretend that it doesn't hurt us, it doesn't harm us. And then when it does, it knocks us out for a good moment. Sometimes we don't bounce back real quick. Okay. Jesse said, better than yesterday. Hey, nephew. Good morning. Nephew said, low key, I'm over it, but I'm blessed. Indeed. And that's real talk, because you can say that you're over it, right? But two things can be true at the same time. I'm over that, right? But I'm still blessed. Because the reality of it is, y'all, I'm not dealing with that, but I was blessed to wake up this morning. I was blessed to still have life and limbs and be able to do. And y'all, that's not me trying to pacify something and pass over it. That's me saying I acknowledge that both things can be true at the same time. Oh, I'm not feeling it. I'm slow poking this morning. That's what I was telling people this morning. I'm slow poking. They don't know if I'm slow poking or not, but I'm slow poking because I laid in that bed for 30 more minutes after that alarm clock went off, and knowing I should have been up, right? But I had to take a moment for myself. I had to take a moment. I used to be able to swing them legs over that bed and jump up and now it's like, hold up, bro, hold up. You better let it down like it's warm, because you've been dropping it like it's hot when you was younger. You're a little bit older now. You got to take that. And then also too, I had to take a moment for my mental capacity. I had to take a moment, right, to say, Titan, you good? You good? I'm good. No. Titan, you good? Really? How you doing? Really? I want you to ask yourself that this morning. Okay? Nephew said in my Wendy Williams voice, how you doing? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Jesse said, and slow poke it is all right. Indeed, it is all right. And we need those moments. Yes, indeed, we do. We need those moments. Okay. Vale said, it's understandable. Medical technology and advancements are going fast, and we are expected to take the latest innovative drugs. Indeed. And so I'm glad you said that, Vale, because somebody said, well, why don't you have the injectables? Right? So I talk with my doctor, me and my doctor like this, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do, right? And so I talked to my doctor. My doctor said that I was good. My numbers are great. Everything is good. It's not affecting my kidneys or my liver and, all of the things. The only thing that I really have is that I'm vitamin D deficient. But that's pretty much it. So until there's a reason or a rhyme why I need to move over to the injectables, I will stay with where I'm at, right? Because everything is good here, right? Okay. Bell said, do what fits your lifestyle, but it's essential to fight the virus with all the tools, meds, pressure, cholesterol, and supplements or vitamins. Indeed. Indeed. And a lot of times we don't want to do that because I don't like, taking pills, right? But I remember when I first started my HIV medication, right? I was taking 7 pills a day. And I'm telling you, these were horse pills. Like, they were huge. And I was just like, oh my God, like, and it was considered a cocktail. I was taking, this and that and all of these things. And they were trying to make sure that my treatment, my regimen was good. And it was a lot of this, right? And so there was a lot of stigma and trauma surrounding me taking my medication. Okay. And so much so that I stopped taking my medication for almost a full year. Right. And so we're going to have a little true story here. But let me read these other comments real quick. Val said, I'm afraid of heart disease. So many friends are dying of heart attacks, but I know I need to do something about it. Indeed. Indeed. And that's how it is. And so we can come into a space or place where we can eradicate the stigma. We can take the stigma off of it, at least 40%. You know what I'm saying? That's the start. And that way we can all be able to talk about it, be about it, and be open to what we can do with it. The king said, good morning, Positive King. Hey, the king, good morning. Good morning to you. How you doing this morning? How you doing? Okay, how you doing? It's okay to feel vulnerable. Yes, indeed. It's okay to be vulnerable. Okay. Look, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something that I didn't know when I know what I do know. Okay. Hey, good morning, South. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, let me go on over here on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. All right, y'all. So look, let me say y'all something. I want you to take a moment and I want you to ask yourself truthfully and honestly, how you doing? How you doing? There is no wrong answer. Any answer that you give is the right answer in this moment. Y'all stop sweeping it under the rug and tripping over it. Stop sweeping it under the rug. When it starts to make a hill, a mound under the rug, you know that you need to bring that out and deal with it. Y'all with me this morning? How you doing? I want to check in with you. And I know y'all are probably saying, yeah, this is media. This is over the interweb, the internet. This is something. How can you really be? But look, think about it. Has anybody said, how you doing? How you doing? Has anybody said to you, come go with me? Have you said to yourself, let me get up and get out? Drew said, in my meetings, I ask people, give me one emotional word that describes how you feel. But you can't say good or okay. And I love that, Drew. We just did an icebreaker here just recently. And we asked the individuals that were in the space to give, what's your favorite word? And it doesn't have to be, right? It doesn't have to be the normal word. It could be whatever it was. And so what I said, my favorite word was in this moment was baby. I don't know why I'm always saying baby. Something could happen and I'd be like, baby. I'd be like, baby. And so that's my favorite word. Like I can use it in all kind of ways, baby. 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 Right? Okay. Baby. Okay, kind of like I don't know if y'all watch SNL and the time that Megan Thee Stallion was on and they was on the show and they said girl like this. So that's how that baby is for me, right? Because I'm telling you, like you see things happening and then I was just like baby and then I sip. Okay. Angela said, get outside more for some sun. My former cardiologist actually prescribed outdoors as an alternative to vitamin D. And that's right, Angela. And I want to say thank you for putting that in. I always say, get outside and get some sun on your face, right? Get outside and get some sun on your face. Now, you ain't got to go far. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go far, but you can just get outside, sit you a chair outside, whatever you got to do. Get under the carport, get under the shed. I don't know what you got to do. Find you a shade tree, but get outside. There's nothing like natural light. There's nothing like nature's own, right? And so a lot of times what we do is we coop ourselves up and we think that we're being in the house and that we're protecting ourselves, but we are basically harming ourselves because we're not letting nature take its course, right? We're not letting nature take its course. My grandmother used to always say, get outside and get some sun on your face. And I used to be like, it's hot. It's hot. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's hot. It's hot. But every now and then I go outside, and actually more now than ever. So before I put on the clothes and put on the cologne and smell good, look good, all that stuff like that, I go outside because if I'm going to go outside and I'm going to sweat, I don't want to get all dressed up and go outside and sweat. So I go outside, get some sun on my face, get my coffee, do all of those things. Okay. Do all of those things. Okay. Hey, Morris, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay. Jesse said my favorite word sometimes is girl. Okay. Look, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever around me and we having a conversation, you're going to hear me say, baby. Because sometimes my wheels be turning. I'll be like, that's the only thing I can say right now is baby. Okay. Okay. Jesse said like girl. Okay. Look, Jesse, I'm going to do it. Look, I'm going to do it with you. Like, girl. 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 Okay. Okay, yes, and Angela, I know your favorite word, baby. I know your favorite word is gather. Baby, Angela will swear up and down that Titan is gathering her, and I am not gathering her. Because Angela will say, gather me, Titan, gather me. And I'm like, nah, Angela, I'm not gathering you. I'm just saying it. But I love that word too. Gather me, baby, gather. Okay. Gather them. Okay, indeed. That made me laugh, Angela, because I remember when we was doing that documentary. You was like, Titan, you're gathering me. I was like, no, Angela, I'm not gathering you. Jesse said, yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. All right, y'all. Since we doing it, y'all, what's your favorite word right now? What's your favorite word? I'm checking in with y'all. What's your favorite word, right? And then how do you use it? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. What's your favorite word this morning? Because we're checking in this morning. How you doing, really? Right? You don't have to hold off. You don't have to say anything other than what you want to say, but just be real with yourself. If you're not feeling it this morning, you're not feeling it. If you're loving it, you're loving it. If you're going to get outside and get some sun on your face, if you're going to gather somebody, you gather them. Or if you're going to tell them, girl, then you do that. But be real with yourself about that. Okay? Drew says Supreme because I love Diana Ross and the Supremes. Come on, Supreme. Okay. Is that like Supremes with Diana Ross and the Supremes? I got you, right? But is that like Supreme Pizza? Because you know that could be Supreme too. Okay. Get you a good old Supreme Pizza. Okay. Look, let me tell you. Wait a minute. It said, did it? I don't know what's going on because right now they're giving me all of these things and stuff like that. Can y'all hear? Y'all hear background noise over there on TikTok? Because TikTok is saying to remove my black background noise so y'all can hear me clearly. But I think y'all can hear me though. But anyways, look, go ahead on and keep giving me those little tidbits. I'll keep on doing what I'm doing, okay? All right, y'all, good morning to you. Hey, over there. Hey, Affluenza. Good morning over on Insta. Good morning. Hey, Darren. Lamar Backman's. Hey, good morning to you, y'all. Good morning. So, y'all, this is what we're doing this morning. We are checking in this morning, right? And I want to know, what's your favorite word? What's your favorite word? Okay, there's a slight white noise, you said. Okay. Let's see. All of you is, let's see. Well, I'm going to do it then. Okay. Well, Drew, let me know if that white noise went away. Let me know. All right. Hey, Miss Gwen. Good morning, baby. Miss Gwen had this whole long. Yes, I love all those O's and R's and INGs. All right, y'all. So this morning, what we're doing is we're checking in this morning, right? How you doing? Really? So I asked the question, what's your favorite word this morning? What's your favorite word right now? Mine was baby, right? Mine was baby. Drew's was supreme. Let me see. I think Jesse's was girl, right? Angela's was gather. Okay. Okay. Look, y'all got me this morning. So what's your favorite word this morning? What's your favorite word? Morris, what's your favorite word? Miss Gwen, what's your favorite word? Okay. What's your favorite word? Vale, what's your favorite word this morning? If y'all are still on with me this morning. What's your favorite word? Ashley, what's your favorite word? Okay. Y'all come on and tell me this morning. What's your favorite word? Pause impact. I don't know if you're still on, but what's your favorite word? Right? The King, what's your favorite word? Y'all come on. Larry, what's your favorite word? Let's talk about it this morning because we're checking in with everybody this morning. What's your favorite word? Right? And it don't have to make sense to nobody else. What's your favorite word? Vale said his favorite word is forward. Okay. Like moving forward, fast forward. What we talking about? Okay. Look, that's what now. Okay. Your favorite word is be about it. Look, let me tell you, baby, you better be about it. Hold on, let me take a sip. Because you know what? Vale said forward. We're going to move forward and be about it. Okay, hold on. Mm, mm. Wait a minute. Mars said, Look, so Morris, am I doing it right? Is the favorite word, somebody doing something, you know, you on your job and somebody is trying you and you say, Look, that's what I'm talking about. The King said, I wish you would. I wish you would. Look, let me tell you something. That was my favorite phrase. That was my favorite word for a long time. Because I would say to people, I wish you would. I wish you would. Let me tell y'all something. Back in the day, hold on. hold on. Hold on. Baby, I was over here giving words to people. Morris didn't say, was his word. Morris said, my favorite word is love, right? Yes, indeed. And I believe in that. I believe that we need more love in this world. Love is a constant. I believe we need more love in this world, but we need more self-love in this world. And I love it, Morris. Come on, love. Love, 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 love. Yes. Yes, indeed. So let me tell y'all something. Back in the day, my mama used to say, now she might argue this point. She might say that she didn't say these exact words, but I want to say that I think she did because that's what I remember. Okay. We have to ask her. But my mama said, let them talk as long as they talk over there, as long as they don't touch you. I wish you would touch me. And if you do, then I'm going to pick up something until the white meat. Look, I ain't saying all of it because, you know, they'll block me real quick. They will cut me out real quick. But baby, do what you do, but do it over there. As long as you don't touch me, I wish you would. That was my favorite thing. I wish you would. I was ready to battle. I was ready to chuck the deuce. What? The King, you got me started over here. You got me started. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Baby, look, let me tell you something. Something about old mama. Oh, Linda Gale, baby. Linda Gale would have told you in a minute. She ain't the violent type, but don't you touch me. I wish you would. I wish you would. Look, because that was all we did, baby, in the neighborhood. And then especially being a young black gay boy, baby, it was always I wish you would. And then there we go. You ever heard somebody say they're going to beat you down your back? And I'm not talking about a massage. I'm not talking about no horizontal poker. I'm talking about look, y'all. Look, y'all got me going this morning, but this is what we need. We checking in this morning. How you doing? Really? How are you doing this morning? Okay, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know because we got to check in with each other. We got to check in with ourselves, but we got to check in with each other. We cannot be out here just fighting this fight by ourselves. We have allies, we have friends, we have loved ones, we have community, and so it's nothing wrong with us checking in with each other. How you doing? Really? How you doing? Okay, y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all. We about to get ready for these commercials. Y'all got anything else for me? Who else got a word for me this morning? Who else got a word for me this morning? Come on. Come on. Who else got a word for me this morning? That's all I want. That's all I want is a word. What's the word? What's the word? Johannesburg. What's the word? Okay. Okay, look. Look, I don't have no ill will toward any of that. Come through. Come through. Morris said, I love this. Thank you for this morning. Come on, Morris. You know I got you. Thank you for being here and being in the moment and doing what you do. Yes, indeed. You said your elders love to say bet. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. That's what it is. Okay. Look, Pause Impact said baby is now also my favorite word. Okay, look, because I don't know where it came from, but let me tell you, whenever I go anywhere, I'm saying baby, but I'm saying baby. Let me type it in Pause Impact because I want the people to know the way that I see it, the way that I see it when I say it. Okay, look, this is how I say it. Check it out and check it out in the comments. Check it out in the comments, baby. Baby, that's how I say it. It got a little country twang to it, okay? Favorite word is don't let the smooth taste fool you, okay? Look, come on, Willie. Tell them all about it. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. You know, that's old school right there. That's old school right there. Y'all know what that is. That's old school, okay? Vale said, thank you, Titan, for being you. And thank you, Vale, for supporting and always being here. I appreciate you, and I receive that. Thank you so much. And Vale said, have a fantastic day. You do the same. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. That's how you say baby. BAAAAAAAAY Baby. That's how we said it this morning. Okay. Look, we don't have to do anything else. What's your favorite word this morning? What's your favorite word? We checking in with each other. That's what we doing this morning. We checking in. What's your favorite word? Right? What's your favorite word this morning? That's all I want to know. What's your favorite word? We're going to check in with each other today. That's how we doing this. Okay. Okay, Pause Impact said, yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Look, TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in YouTube, Facebook, Insta. Dion said the favorite word is future. Okay. Come on, future. We all need a future. We all have a future, right? So I love it. Come on, favorite word, future. Yes, indeed. All right. What's your favorite word? Live. Okay. Okay. Live. I'm with that. I'm with that. That's a good word. That's a good word. Your favorite word is beach. I love it. I love it. Look, y'all, what I want you to do today, I want you to check in with yourself, right? How are you feeling today? And what's your favorite word? What's your favorite word, right? I got a couple of commercials I'm going to go to real quick. And once I'm done with the commercial, we're going to come back. So y'all think about your favorite word. Think about how you feeling today. And when we come back, I'm going to go to the comments and see what y'all favorite word is. Can y'all do that for me? For those of you who are just coming on, this morning we checking in with you. We checking in. How you doing? Really? We don't want to fake the funk. How you feeling? How you doing? Really? So get your favorite word, right? Get your favorite word. We're going to go to commercial and we're going to be right back. All right, y'all with me this morning? Okay, look, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do, baby. That's what we got to do.
Okay. Please join host Titan Capri for Titan in the Morning on Bulletin Flight Radio. Your story, our station.
My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. Good morning. We back. Y'all saw my commercials? Y'all know I be liking the little color and stuff and all of that. Okay. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Miss Gwen said, baby. Okay. Look, let me tell y'all, it is something about that word baby. Okay. It's something about that word baby that just make you just want to, and it's for all occasions. Because sometimes you just be like, baby. All right, y'all. What's your favorite word today in this moment? What's your favorite word? And it don't have to look again, it don't have to make sense. It doesn't have to have a rhyme or a reason. It's something that you like, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, what's your favorite word this morning? All right, for those of you all coming in, hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. That's all right. If you don't have a favorite word that you want to put into the comments, y'all send it to my inbox. Okay, Lucy Lou said the favorite word is closure. Yes, indeed. Let me tell y'all, closure is so important. Closure is important because you got to have closure in order to move on. Yes. So, Lucy Lou, I like that word, closure. Let's have some closure. Let's have some closure. Yes, indeed. Okay. I know. A lot of times we don't want closure, right? Because closure makes it real. Closure means that I got to either stop dealing with you or I can't deal with you in the same manner that I dealt with you previous to whatever happened. You feel me? Y'all know I'm quick. Y'all know I say real quick. What's my favorite word when it comes to closure? You know this changes us. You know this changes us, baby. This changes us because we good. We are good. We're good. You ain't got to explain. You ain't got to sit up here and give a rundown. You ain't got to do none of that no more. We are good. Okay. All right, y'all. So, y'all, I'm going to be good this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and get off of here on time this morning. I'm hoping. Let me make sure I'm good. But this is what I want to do because we checked in this morning, and we're checking in, and I want to know how you're doing. Really, I want to do a breathing exercise before we get out of here, right? Can y'all stay with me and breathe with me this morning? Because I think that we need this in this current climate that we're in, with all of the things that are changing and happening in and around our families and our communities. I just want you to take a breath. I just want you to breathe because I believe that breath is life and life is breath. While you're checking in with yourself, right? I want you to breathe through whatever it is that's happening to you in this moment because you are in control. You're the driver, you're the captain on this journey. And a way that you can be in control and do the things that you need to do is to breathe. Right? So can we breathe this morning? I'm asking for consent. Can we breathe this morning? Let me know if we can breathe this morning because I want to make sure that I got you this morning, right? Give me a yes, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up or something like that because I just want to breathe with you this morning because we need to breathe, right? We have the opportunity to change something that we didn't change on yesterday. We have the opportunity to have another outlook on life and love and laughter, but we just got to breathe. And y'all, I'm not talking about the breathing that you do automatically. I'm talking about breathing deep to say, hey, I acknowledge where I'm at in this moment, but I can move past it. But I got to be real about how it affected me. I got to be real how it made me feel. That's what the breathing is for. That's how we breathe. Okay. I see some of y'all saying yes. I see some thumbs up. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. So that's what we're going to do this morning. That's what we're going to do this morning. Y'all with me? Okay, we're going to breathe. We're going to breathe this morning. That's what we're going to do. Hold on. Let me move my desk just a little bit. Let me see how I got this. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. I got you. Okay. So this is what I do, right? I take, wait a minute. Wait. I don't know. I moved something and the light got in the way. The light got in the way. All right, y'all, this is what we're going to do. So what I normally do is I take 3 breaths, right? And the first breath I take in, I'm going to count it out. And it's at a 5 pace, right? And the 5 pace is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The second breath, I'm not going to count it out, but I will move my hands so you'll know what the breath is. The third breath is the anchor breath. It's the clutch. So when we take this breath in, we're going to blow it out to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean, but we're going to make some noise when we blow it out. That lets the universe know that we're in control of whatever it is that's going on, right? So this is what I want you to do this morning. I want you to think about that thing this morning that you couldn't change. I want you to think about that thing that you can change. I want you to think about that thing that you want to be able to conquer, you want to be able to eradicate, and then I want you to take it in, acknowledge it, and then I want you to blow it out, right? That's what I want you to do. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to blow it out to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. That way it can't come back around real quick, and you got time to deal with it. You got time to have a plan. You got time to be able to execute your plan and make sure that your foundation is strong. Y'all with me this morning? All right. Now, this is how we're going to do it. Y'all all know Tina Turner, right? The icon that she is. Tina Turner was a shoulder woman. She used to like to move her shoulders. So I want you to plant your feet, and then I want you to think about Tina rolling, rolling, and I want you to move your shoulders just like that. Yes, that's what I want you to do. And then what I want you to do is to take those shoulders as you're moving them, and I want you to take them to the back and open your chest up. And as you open your chest up, on the count of 3, I want you to take that deep breath in. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. I want y'all to take them shoulders. I want you to move them shoulders. Think about Tina rolling, rolling on the river. I want y'all to think about it, okay? What's love got to do with it? And I want you to take them shoulders to the back, open that chest up. Now remember, I'm not counting this time, but I will move my hands. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. Ooh. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. This is the last one. This is that third breath. I want you to move those shoulders, and I want you to make sure that those shoulders are moving. Think about Tina Turner and them shoulders, and I want you to move them. Come on, move them with me just for a little bit before we take this third breath. Move those shoulders. Move those shoulders and take them to the back. Open that chest up, and on the count of 3, deep breath in, right? Now remember, this breath, we're going to make some noise. Now, y'all, I know y'all may be at work. I know y'all may be somewhere where you can't really make a whole lot of noise, but do it internally if you can't do it outwardly. You know what I mean? So go ahead and do that. On the count of 3, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. And yes. Let me tell y'all something. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. Right? I believe that it doesn't matter how many times a day you do it, just so long as you do it. Take a moment and reevaluate, right? Take a moment, right? And think about the atmosphere in the room. Take a moment and take in your surroundings, right? And breathe. Before you make a decision, before you move forward, take a moment and breathe. Every day that I go somewhere, I'm somewhere new, I'm crossing a new threshold, I stop and I breathe. Right? I check in with myself. I have to know that I'm okay. You with me? And so I have another chance to change something. I have another chance to understand something. But that's because I took a breath. Because I took a breath. You with me? Y'all with me this morning? Breathe. I'm not talking about the normal in and out. I'm talking about breathe deeply. Protect your peace and breathe. And breathe. It just sounds good. And breathe. All right. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. This morning, we were checking in checking in with you. How you doing? Really? How you doing? We were checking in with your feelings. What are your feelings? Where are you on the feelings wheel? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? Do you feel indifferent? Be honest with yourself, right? And then we talked about what's your favorite word. Right now in this moment, what's your favorite word? My favorite word was baby, just like that, with those southern twang and everything. Baby, baby. Baby, something ain't right. That's my favorite word. What's your favorite word? Hey, Kesh. Kesh said, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs, right? And you said, you love my hat? I know. It was a say something hat. It was a Thursday say something hat day. That's what it was. Look, I love a good hat. You know I'm always trying to rock a hat. But baby, look, let me tell you, these locks are getting so long that I can't put them under the hat no more, which I love the fact that they get long like that. But today I thought I would, wear a little hat. I be trying to look cute for y'all in the mornings. I really do. I be trying to say, what would my people want to see me look like? How my people want to see me? They can't smell me, right? But they can see if I'm looking good, right? But do know that I'm smelling good too, because my cologne is just vibrating all around through this, right? But look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's Titan in the morning, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. You all come on over. Y'all tell a friend. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all subscribe. Now, here's the thing. You put Titan Capri in any search engine, any whatever you want to do, put it into your back pocket, and I'm sure you'll find me. I'm sure you will find me. Y'all come on and come talk to me in the mornings. Y'all, this is about an inclusive space. This is about a brave and safe space. This is about a place for us to come together and just be who we are. Live, love, and laugh. But even with that, right, we're going to talk about it and we're going to be about it. We're going to be real about it. And we're going to tell you if it stink, it stink. If it's not right, it's not right. That's what we're going to do here. But mainly, we're going to love ourselves. So this is what I want you to do. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. They telling me over here. Y'all, TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I have a goal over there. Show me some gifts and likes and all of that good stuff. Follow me. I see I got some follows. Thank y'all so much for that. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all go ahead. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Y'all come on through. Y'all tell a friend. Y'all bring a friend with y'all next time. That's what y'all do. Bring a friend, right? So we can love on them the way we love on you, okay? Now, I know some of y'all may say, I don't want to bring a friend so you can love on them the way you love on me. But, do what you do. Okay? Hey, Leo King, good morning. Hey, Miss Karen, good morning. Hey, Audrey, good morning. Hey, TJ. TJ, I don't know if you, I see you. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Angela said, and do. Look, Angela, don't be like that, Angela. Don't be like that. Okay. Hey, Pisces, good morning. I am Rich. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, Autumn, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Look, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Let me tell you something, right? I want you to take a moment and I want you to understand that I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. There is a constant in this world, which is love, but we need more of self-love. So I want to tell you today, I love you right where you're at in this moment, flaws and all. Again, you ain't got to ask for it. You ain't got to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. I want you to look into your mirror, look into your phone, look into your laptop, look to the ceiling, look to the floor, look to the ocean, and look to the skies. And I want you to say, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. So I want you to love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Even if you're down in the ditch and covered in mud, even if you're up top on the highest peak in the world, love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Y'all with me? All right, y'all. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Mhm. Hold on. Okay. That's it. TikTok, y'all head on over to the TikTok shop and grab y'all a mug, grab y'all a 40 ounce, grab y'all a t-shirt, some socks, candles, all of the good things. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all see the link down in the comments. Y'all go on over and grab y'all a little something from the shop. And let me know if y'all grab y'all something. If y'all grab y'all something from the shop, y'all let me know. Take a picture, send it to me, drop me something in my DMs, do all of the things, right? Now, let me say this before I get out of here, right? Here lately, I've been having quite a few individuals in my DMs. And so somebody said to me, they said, Titan, I said, They said, are you skeptical? Because you really be doing these replies that are general. You take what I say and you reply back. And I said, well, here's the thing. While I'm flattered that you all are in my DMs, while I'm flattered that you want to send me pictures of certain things in my DMs, while I'm flattered that you would like to take me out for a drink or maybe something to eat, it weirds me out when people don't want to show their face and they don't want to give you an updated picture. I'm just going to, this is my PSA, my public service announcement. I am single. I'm out there, right? And I love, going and have a drink, meeting new people and all of the things. But y'all, we got to stop. It's 2025. And if you're going to be in my DMs and be bold and talk about you wanted to slide in my DMs and do all of these things, come with a picture, an updated picture, not a 1998 picture, right? Not a high school graduate picture, right? And you 30 something years old or 40 something years old or 50 something years old. And then I'm going to say this too, because someone said to me, well, you are discriminating against age because you don't want to talk. No, sir. My daughter is 28, 29 this year. My daughter is 29 this year. I'm not dealing with nobody that's 20, 21. So y'all stop it. I'm flattered. Come with a picture, be of age, right? And then if you're going to come into the DMs, when I reply back, right, when I say this or say that, then y'all come on, let's have a conversation. I don't mind. But how you contacted me, that's how we're going to talk just for a moment, because I don't know you from a can of paint. Now, that may be old school to some and whatever have you, but I got to protect my peace at all costs. So thank y'all for coming into the DMs. Thank y'all for shooting your shot. Thank you for the drinks on the other night. I appreciate you, right? I met you out. We had drinks. It was wonderful. I'm thankful for that. But that individual made sure that I saw a picture. We even video chatted before we went out and all of the things. Y'all, I am not somebody that's going to talk to you, show up to meet you, and I can't even show your face. I'm all over my social media, updated pictures on the regular, right? So if you come into the DM, right? You come into the DM and you trying to shoot your shot, you trying to holler, you trying to do all of the things. I need you to come with the picture, come with some conversation, and then we're going to video chat, because right now it makes no sense that I can't video chat with you when you're contacting me on Messenger or you're contacting me in the DMs and you can't send me an updated picture. Oh, I look ugly right now. Well, do you know what? If you're ugly, you're ugly. Let me be the judge. You know what I'm saying? But give me the opportunity to do what I need to do in order to meet with you or not meet with you. We're not doing those things, y'all. We're not doing that. I ain't stopping, Marco. I'm telling the truth. And you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not going to play with y'all. I had to say this to somebody just the other day because he said, I see you out and you don't even acknowledge me. I don't know you. I ain't seen a picture of you. We are sitting here talking, and then y'all, that gives me a little stalkerish, right? That gives me stalkerish because they're saying that I should acknowledge them when I ain't never seen a picture of them. Well, you got my profile. Your profile got a picture from 15 years ago on it. Y'all know it does give you a date and timestamp. Like, bruh, sis, friend, stop. Stop like that. Stop doing that. Hey, 504 girl. 504 girl said, good morning. Hey, good morning, 504 girl. I miss, we need to talk. We need to talk. Marco talking about stop. Marco, I'm not stopping. I'm telling the truth. Okay. Hoop said, good morning. Good morning, Hoop. Good morning to you. Catch says, I love your hair, colors, and all. Love it. Right. My son is 29 as well this year. And here's my thing, y'all. I don't mind anybody, shooting a shot or doing whatever it is that they're doing, right? But give me the opportunity to know all the things. Give me the opportunity to know who you are and what you are, right? This faking the funk, this catfishing, this stuff like that, that's over. That's done. I'm too old for it. I'm too old for it. And I'm not going to tell you when I ask you how old you are, you can't get upset with me. You can't get upset with me. I need to know how old you are because I'm 54 this year. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. This little baby right here was 21 trying to come through the DMs. And I was like, I don't mind having conversation with anybody, but that's creepy to me. That's creepy, right? That's creepy because when I was 21, somebody 54 trying to, oh, that's creepy. No, I'm good. So no, my daughter is 29. Okay. Look, Marco, okay, 5 to 15. Look, going to jail. Jail, baby. Look, baby was my favorite word. Going to jail. Look, we ain't got time for it. We ain't got time for it. That's not what we doing today. Not Titan. Now, you can make it for somebody else, but not Titan. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not discriminating. I'm not doing it, but I got to protect my peace at all costs. And protecting my peace means that I need to see you, understand where you are, and know how old you are. Because there are laws in this world. And as someone living with HIV, right, I got to protect myself. I got to make sure. Now, somebody told me the other day, they said, well, I'm protecting myself against you. And I said, well, what did I do to you? You slid into my DMs. But I got to protect myself against you because what happens is we know that HIV criminalization is real. So you're not going to get me caught up. Hold on. I ain't talking about age like that. I'm talking about period. You're not going to get me caught up. I got to know where I'm going, how I'm going, when I'm going, how I'm showing up. And you're right. I'm not going to meet you at your house and you just dropped a message in my DMs. What we look like? It's 2025. Meet me out in the public. I'm ordering my own drink. I'm looking at my own drink. If I leave my drink on the table, I'm ordering another one. I'm throwing that one out. I'm not doing. Look, we want to take all the precautions. I did not get to this age by just being. So anyways, I digress. Hold on, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming into my DMs. And thank y'all so much for making this older gentleman feel loved and liked. Thank y'all so much for calling me all of the things and all of that. But yes, I do have some prerequisites. I do have some boundaries and some expectations, right? If we start talking. Number one, I got to see who you are because you know who I am, period. Indeed. And if you can't do it, then we're not talking. Okay? Applications, honeycomb. Yes, indeed. Applications come through. Okay? Yes, 504 girl, we do need to catch up. We do need to catch up. You talking about boy, bye. Okay. Boy, bye with that. Okay? And you know what's crazy is that you watch the show Catfish and you watch all these things and you say, this can't be real. Y'all, but people in 2025 are doing just that. People in 2025, you ask them to send you a picture, right? And they send you something from 10, 15 years ago. And they okay with that. Oh, well, I'm not out. Well, I am. Although I'm not in the business of outing anybody, right? But I got to know who I'm talking to. You see all of my pictures. And like I said, my pictures are updated, right? On the regular. Some look good, some don't. But that's how I can be transparent and real with you to protect my peace. Okay? That says, look goods on you, love. Come on, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You know what I'm saying. Angela said, we need to know who they people. Okay, come correct, please. Indeed. Y'all, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not in the business of sitting up here pretending like life is not essential to me, right? My life, I love my life. And a lot of times, what we could have done, right, is checked in the beginning before we got into whatever it is that we didn't got into, right? And so I am in the business of doing that, right? I don't hide who I am. I don't do any of that. But you cannot come into my DMs, my message. You cannot ask somebody about me, right? And then don't want to show your face in 2025, where every phone has a camera. Some cameras are better than others, but yeah. All right, y'all, let me get out of here because I'm just going on. But thank y'all for making me feel. Thank y'all for sliding in the DMs. Thank y'all for giving me the compliments and things like that. And I appreciate you and I love you for it. Yes, I am single. I am open to going out, having drinks, having dinner, hanging out, doing all the things. But we're going to get through the prerequisites first. Prerequisites, I got to know who I'm talking to if you know who you're talking to. Period. All right, y'all, let me take one more sip. I didn't almost choke. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Wait a minute, hold on. I know. I know. I was like, what? So somebody asked, how did I know? So what it was is that I had all of these message requests, right? All of these friend requests. And I kept saying, I don't know. So I don't go in and check them like that often. But now I do because it was so many people in the messages. Now, some of them were kind of foul, you know what I mean? So block, delete, all that good stuff. But then there were those that I was like, wait, you know what I mean? And then I met people at USCHA that were telling me that they had seen me and this and that. They love what I'm doing. So anyways, y'all, so I'm being good about it. I'm checking my messages. I'm going through. I'm replying back because normally I just skip over them because, you know, maybe that stigma and trauma runs deep. So I just said, no, I'm not doing that. But then I'm out here. I'm doing a thing. I'm looking good and smelling good and doing all of the things. So then why not? Why not? But I am going to take precautions. I am going to make sure that my safety, my peace, right, is protected at all costs. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. Y'all tell a friend. Y'all come see me every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's me. It's Titan in the morning. Okay. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be great. I love it. I love it. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. You said what? I know, y'all. I'm talking to the screen like I got like somebody right in front of me. Well, see, here's what's weird, y'all. Here's what's weird. Now, y'all, let me say this, right? Let me say this because I want to say this to y'all. Now, I just went through this telling y'all that these people came into my DMs, right? Came into my DMs. This person asked. Who help me, Jesus? Help me. This person asked the question. You know, y'all, I'm gonna say it because y'all know I don't hold nothing from y'all. This person says, how do they like you being the way that you are? Is somebody gonna tell them? Is somebody gonna tell them? They came into my DM. Let me tell you something. I don't fake or funk about who I am and what I am and how I show up, right? So I don't care what you feel that you thought you just did or you think you were doing. Here's the thing, right? They came into my DMs. I didn't go into theirs. So obviously they liked something that they saw. They felt intrigued by something, they basically wanted to know more about me, wanted to go out and have drinks, wanted to get to know me. So here's the thing. I don't have no qualm about it. I'm secure in my skin. So if you come into my DMs, I had nothing to do with you coming into my DMs. Period. Right? Period. Now, I think what you should do is really think about where you are, what you're doing. Is anybody coming into your DMs? And if they are, right, do they like what they are seeing? Because I'm secure in who I am, right? I tell you all the time that I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years. I'm an Army veteran. I'm a brother. I'm a father. I'm a brother. I'm all these things, right? And I don't mince words. I am 6'1" and 285, right? I'm a big boy, right? Man boobs, love handles, all of the things. So I don't have to do that. Not that I have to run down a resume for you, but this is what gets me. There's somebody for everybody in that. And obviously, they know who I am if they check my profile, because my profile is open and I tell you all of the things on my profile. I just said that I update my pictures on the regular. I don't just take headshots. I take full body shots. I do all of the things. So if you want to ask the question, right? If you want to ask the question about my validity of them coming into my inbox or them coming into my DMs, right? They came. I didn't go. They came. They came. They came. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, because they came to me. I just wanted to say, let me tell y'all something. I was on my way out of here, y'all, but let me say this to you all. Don't let nobody second guess who you are. Don't let nobody come into your life and come into your space and your place and try to tell you that you're less than, because I stand 10 toes down in who I am and what I am and how I show up. And I want to say this because, y'all, this is real life. There's always somebody out there that's going to try to tell you that you are less than because you are doing the damn thing. Keep on doing it. Keep on pressing forward. You look good and you smell good and talk your ish. The three things that I say that I'm always going to do. And y'all, if I have not done it, y'all tell me. If I have not been on top of it, y'all tell me. Three things that I'm going to always do. And this is real life. This is real life. I am always going to show up and look good. I'm always going to look good, right? Whether I got on jeans and a t-shirt or whether I'm dressed to the nines, I'm going to show up and look good. Secondly, I'm always going to smell good. My energy is always going to be right? I'm going to come through like that. And thirdly, I'm going to always know my ish. I'm going to be on it and I'm going to be that way because that's who I am. So I don't have to mince words. I tell you, you already know who I am before I make it to the threshold. I think we got to stop. Y'all, we got to stop putting our trauma and stigma on other people. I'm okay. I'm okay with being Titan. I'm okay with the skin that I'm in. I'm okay with getting older. I'm okay with having hair that look like hot Cheetos, as they say. I'm okay with people telling me, now I'm not telling that they're saying it directly to me, but they're saying that I'm an abomination, right? Or they're saying that I look like Miss Netta, or they're doing all of the things. You do what you do. That don't take away from me being who I am. It doesn't take away from me loving the skin that I'm in. And it doesn't take away from me going through my DMs and replying to those that are trying to shoot their shot. Period. And you're going to sit up here and say that. So I'm checking them to say, hey, how old are you? What do you look like? Because that's my right to know what you look like so that I can make my decision, my informed decision. And if anybody is out there not showing you who they are in 2025, y'all don't go, don't talk, don't even, and even with the hookup, right? Protect your peace. Be careful for your own life. Oh, we all want to have a little, we all want to do what we do, but that's not where I'm not wanting for anything. I don't need that. So if you come into my DM, you came on your own. I didn't call for you. I didn't send out a signal and say, come on over here and do that. You stop. Stop. Because you're not secure in who you are doesn't mean that I'm not secure in who I am. And even at this age, at 54, 6'1", 285, a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years, yes, I am still appealing to somebody. Somebody came into my DM and offered to take me out. And if they cannot follow my boundaries, if they cannot understand my expectations, then there's a no-go. But you don't have the right to second guess who I am because of how I show up. Y'all with me this morning? Hey, James, good morning. James said, hello, somebody. Okay, James, look, y'all, I love y'all, but we got to stop. In this world today, it is so much going on, and it's been like that. But people would try to always take you down. Angela said, gathering time. Okay, Angela, you see I had stopped real quick. Woo, I had turned around real fast. Hold on, y'all. I got a little warm. Because, baby, wait, hold on. Okay, check yourself. Okay. So here's my thing. I am not a violent person or anything like that, but I think, y'all, time is out for people telling us that we don't deserve life, love, and laughter. We don't deserve to be looked upon as something that's appealing. We don't like, how is it that you get to live your life, but I can't live mine? You feel me? Y'all, be careful. Be careful of how you show up in this world and what you're doing, because all of us have been through some things. All of us have been through the rigmarole, right? At some point in our life, we've had trauma. We've had stigma, right? And my thing is, I don't want to perpetuate that. I don't want to re-traumatize anybody, but you have to allow me to live my life. Now, hold on, because I said you have to allow me, right, to live my life. There are forces in this world that don't want you to live your life honestly and openly. And with that, that's why Titan in the Morning, that's why the Titan Capri Experience is where it's at and what we're doing. That's why we're doing that. So to that person, y'all, this morning, I don't wish no ill will on you, right? I don't know you from a can of paint, but I spoke on your comment because it's real time. It's real time. Somebody somewhere in this world right now today, thousands and thousands, probably millions of people have had somebody talk to them in a derogatory way, or tell them that they were less than, that they could not, or tell them that they should be ashamed of being a Black gay man living with HIV. I am none of those things. I am none of those things. Anybody out there that need to talk to somebody, anybody out there that feels that they cannot get through it, they can't go over it, they can't get around it, you hit my DMs. Hit my DMs and let's talk. Hit my DMs and know that you got somebody. You got somebody you can call on. You got somebody you can ask questions to. Me and my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. We're around. We're around. If somebody is treating you like you are less than, if somebody is telling you that you cannot be, if somebody is saying to you that you don't deserve to be, then you contact us. You contact Titan. You contact Titan. And then you say, baby, and then you let go. You do all of what you need to do. You feel me? I don't mind. I don't mind, because this is real. This is real life. So this morning we were talking about checking in. How you doing? Really? How you doing? Really? Y'all, we got to be real with ourselves, that our lives are precious, that we deserve everything that God put us on this earth for. And we can't have it if we constantly are not checking in with ourselves. We are not acknowledging where we are in this very moment. Check in with yourself. If you can check in for everybody else, check in with yourself. How you doing? Really? Not, oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm not, today I'm not feeling it. Today, I didn't want to do it, right? Today, I got up. I wanted to go outside and get some sun on my face, but my bones wouldn't let me do it, right? Be real with yourself. Check in. How you doing? Really? That's all I got for y'all this morning. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's me. It's Titan Capri. It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell a friend. Tell a friend. Turn to your neighbor and say, friend, like, follow, share, subscribe to Titan. Indeed. Now, I love y'all. I love y'all. I got something coming up here soon. I'm going to make a huge announcement, but I love y'all. Stay tuned and thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, it's Say Something Hat Day this Thursday. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. I love y'all. Okay, go sit up here and slide in and talking about do they know what they're getting into? They slid in my DMs. How you think they don't know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bye, y'all. Look, let me tell you. Look, I don't have to. I mean, if that's the way that it is, then that's the way that it is. Okay? Okay. So I think I'm going to set this video and we're going to get out of here. Yeah, let's do this. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay? All right, y'all. We Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm gonna do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. So da da do do 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 do. Sit it da do do da do do da do do. Sit it da do do da do do da do do da. Da do do da do do. Sit it da do do. Sit it da. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right, I will be. I'm going to add something in, keep going. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be, I will Worthy. That's it. Worthy. Come on. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.